What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about something very different from my usual content. Going to be more of a rant style video where I'm going to be talking about the Pokemon World Championships and what it should have been. So let's get right into it. Guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. As someone that's really enjoyed Pokemon VGC in the past, if you guys don't know, I made a really long series on it. It was like 50 episodes or something like that. I streamed it for well over a year. It was a really big part of me getting back into Pokemon when I sort of cut it out of my life a little while back. Basically, it boils down to being a strategy game with some variance and some crazy stuff that happens just based off of total random chance, which honestly is a lot of fun for me to stream and make content for. So when I see something absolutely awful like this, like the way that they've been treating the Pokemon World Championships this year, I feel like I need to speak up about it. So first off, let's talk about the things that are very obvious here. So Pokemon Go should have had an event there. There should have been a legendary sighting, there should have been some sort of event Pokemon given away, even if it's not unique in very many ways. Maybe gets a specific move that it can't normally learn, or just something that would make it seem sort of unique to that area, so it'd sort of have some value, so it'd be sort of like an event. It would get a lot of people to go and attend the event that might not otherwise be interested, and probably get quite a few people into VGC that had no idea that existed in the way that it does. But you know what? I can totally see why they wouldn't have done that. Obviously, Niantic is really busy right now. I can totally understand if they were too busy and they couldn't get an event figured out fast enough, they couldn't figure out what they needed to actually distribute Pokemon on a person-by-person basis or in an event format. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why a Pokemon Go event might not have worked out for the Pokemon World Championships this year. But you know what, we can just throw that out the window, and there's still a lot of things wrong with it. So for some reason, the Pokemon Company decided that they were just going to turn away every spectator that doesn't have an actual player to give them a spectator pass. This means that all the responsible people that decided to book their flights and their hotels early are going to be turned away now. It's just very obvious if you actually look at what the Pokemon Company is doing right now, what they're trying to do to VGC 2017 to change from 2016, that they're trying to be taken more seriously as an esport, and this is not the way to go. You see events like the International, you see events like the League of Legends World Championships, you see just plenty of events like that, just MLG stuff, everything like that attracts just this crazy, insane, massive crowd, and all of these passionate fans for the franchises that they're watching, and fans of the teams, and fans of the actual players themselves, and you just see Pokemon, and it could be something like that. Obviously, it's not right now, it's still in a fledgling form of that, but it could be so much farther if the Pokemon Company would let it be. Instead of bolstering the numbers that they have at their actual live World Championship event, they decide to turn away their entire audience. Now, obviously, it's going to be massive anyways with the amount of people watching it online. On Twitch, for example, there was like 40,000 people watching round one when it started today. That was pretty fantastic. It's got a lot of attention, but overall it could be so much better. Now, I don't want to crap on the whole entire event here because there are some great parts of it. The commentary is great, the little interviews that they're having with people that win their matches after they win is pretty nice too. It's nice to get some insight into the actual competitive mindset of the game, so that's pretty cool. Kudos to them for having that sort of thing figured out. But I just don't understand, as a company that's trying to be taken more seriously as an esport, why they turn away their entire audience. That just doesn't make any sense to me. And this isn't even taking into account that they're making it so certain players are only going to get one pass for a spectator, which means that their whole family won't be able to come and see them compete no matter what. Obviously, a lot of players are going to be able to get more than one spectator pass, but the concern remains that if you have family coming out, they're not all going to be able to come and see you play. Overall, honestly, I'm pretty disgusted with the way the Pokemon Company is acting. It reeks of the antiquated worldview that Nintendo has overall as far as video games are concerned and how people should be interacting, and just generally doesn't seem like a great way to conduct themselves if they plan on actually being taken seriously as an esport. And it sucks because they're making great strides in some ways. Obviously, the prize pools have been absolutely abysmal. They've been literally just a couple boxes of Pokemon cards and stuff similar to that for a very long time, and now they're finally changing over to actual money prize support, making it so people can justify taking a lot of time out of their days, weeks, years and playing Pokemon and getting really, really good at it. So I have to give them props where they're due. That is a great way to go. But then the old way they do things just sort of creeps back in, and then you have what we're dealing with right now, which is the fact that they're turning away spectators at the biggest Pokemon event of the year. I mean, how absurd of a statement is that? Like, really, guys? Really? At the very least, they should be amping up the production, not making it so that people that are passionate about it can't actually go to the main event of the year if they haven't qualified for it. I have a lot of issues with the way the Pokemon Company conducts themselves, especially with what they're trying to accomplish and what they're doing that's going to obviously get straight in the way of what they're trying to accomplish. But I do have to say, overall, the production's been great. I really have enjoyed it streamed on Twitch. I just really wanted to make this video because overall the way they've treated competitive Pokemon over the years has been disgusting, and they're finally actually getting it right. They're finally amping up prize pools. They're making it seem like it's more worth being a professional Pokemon player, and that actually is a title that can exist. But the fact of the matter remains that they are just stepping backwards with this. This is just ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous that the biggest Pokemon event of the year is not going to be attended by actual spectators that just want to go and watch Pokemon. At least if they don't have a friend that's going to give them their spectator pass, meaning that they can't actually bring in a family member with them instead. But yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for this one. If you have any thoughts on this topic, please let me know in the comment section below. I would love to discuss it with you guys. I just have some pretty strong opinions on this in particular because I've seen a lot of other games over time get really, really big as esports or just have really massive events with a lot of people at them, and they have the potential to do that, but they're not doing it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I hope to see you back here for the next Pokemon video very, very shortly. Just want to show you guys something real quick. My microphone and microphone slip cover actually just came in today. I'm waiting for my camera for the new camera, new lens to come in. I'm so excited for it though, guys. It's probably going to be like Monday before they come in, so definitely not going to have a video out over the weekend, I don't think, but I'm so excited. And that's going to be about it. Until the next one, peace.